All right, this should work. I don't know what the fuck is going on. I don't know what is going on here. Let's see. Huh. Yeah, I don't know if the recording. No, it's unmuted. I don't know. I can't see the audio here. Uh, let's see. Let me try something out real quick. Yeah, I don't even think. Yeah, I don't even think. Okay, I can hear myself. Yeah, I don't even think. Okay, I can hear myself. Weird. I can't see the audio thing here, but all right, that's cool. All right, so I guess the audio works. The audio is fine. I just can't see the thingy over there, but that's cool. That's cool. Just have to test that out there. Now I know that y'all can hear me, so I'm cooling now. All right, let's start this up. I'm gonna get live on Instagram and I'm gonna get live on TikTok, and we're gonna get it rolling. Yo, what's up, people? Welcome to another episode of the Meathead on the Mic podcast. It's your boy IFBB PRO Maputale. You know what time it is. We're gonna be breaking it down. I'll be having a quick conversation with you guys and girls today about organic food, okay, and essentially why it's a waste of money. Not that it's entirely a waste of money, but if your main goal is burning fat, if your main goal is to change your body in terms of getting leaner, and you just think like eating organic is like the way to do that, like if you eat organic, your body's gonna magically get rid of fat. I got some fucking news for you because that's not the way it works. All right. So we're going to be diving into this one. It's going to be very quick, very short, sweet, and to the point. So without wasting any time, we'll be getting into the podcast episode in five, four, three, two, and one. Yo, what's good, meatheads? Hope you're having an amazing day and welcome to another episode of the Meathead on the Mic podcast. It's your returning champion, IFBB Pro Matt Butale, coming at you with another topic. And today, I will be breaking down why buying organic food when you're trying to lose weight is a big mistake. All right. But before we get into that, don't forget to screenshot and share this podcast to your Instagram story to show support or your Facebook story, whichever one you've got. If it's Facebook, tag me at MATT space BUTALE, Matt Butale. If it's Instagram, tag me at SCHWARZENXGGA. All right. Also, if you're watching this on YouTube, hit the fucking sub. You know what time it is. All right, let's break it down. All right. I will be talking about why buying organic food when you're trying to lose weight is a big mistake. All right. So, organic food won't solve your problem, and here's why. Okay. If you're trying to lose weight, this is why organic food alone won't solve your problem. Okay. So just let's just walk, let's give you a scenario. Let's say that you're walking down random aisles at a grocery store while you're hungry as shit, and now all of a sudden you want ice cream, you're craving ice cream. Okay, so you get to the ice cream section, the ice cream aisle, whatever you call it, and immediately start walking towards your go-to tub. Like maybe the brand that you like is Ben and Jerry's, or if you like no name brand, or whichever one. Honestly, I don't eat much ice cream, so I don't know many. But aside from that, you're looking and you're sort of comparing which ice cream tub that you want to get simply because you're in a, say, calorie deficit, or at least you're being health conscious because you want to lose weight, right? So you stop and think. You say, hey, I'm on a diet, so maybe I should get the organic ice cream because it's better for me. Organic, like, it has less pesticides, less antibiotics and less bad shit in it. So you're like thinking, okay, well, I can do the organic version of whatever it is. It doesn't even have to be ice cream. It could be cakes, it could be muffins, it could be any of those sweets and things like that. All right. So you're going to look for the organic version. All right. Because you think it's better for you. And that's, in a sense, kind of true. Kind of better for you because there is less bad stuff in it. All right. But let me wake you guys up. Let me tell you something that you either don't know or you should know, which is both. All right. So check this out. Anything with less bad stuff in it is better for you. That's why it's called organic, simply put. So is organic food better than just like having, especially if it's processed, is it better just to have that than to have, the regular ice cream that you would get that normally isn't organic? Yes, it's a little bit healthier, a little bit. But the fact of the matter is this, it's still a sugar loaded dessert, organic or not. And also, newsflash, just because it has a fewer pesticides and like no antibiotics doesn't magically make it fewer calories. Okay, so like the organic ice cream, cake, muffins, chocolates, whatever it is, they may be organic and they may have less pesticides or less or no antibiotics. But one thing that they still do have that almost is of no difference to the non organic version is a shit ton of calories. All right, they've got calories. And if you're really looking for better alternatives when it comes to, still having ice cream, because again, I personally don't believe in cutting out foods that you love in order to make sure that you get that body of your dreams, because then otherwise it becomes unsustainable. And then you get to a certain point, by restricting yourself for so long, and then you binge eat because, you haven't had that thing in so long, and we're human beings and we love what we love, period. So I'm still all for having, these sweets every now and again in your nutrition protocol, so long as they respect your caloric limits and your caloric requirements. But if you are looking for better alternatives to eat these things, these sweets, these cakes, the muffins, chocolates, all that shit, instead of looking for organic options, look for lower calorie options. Okay, there's a huge difference in between organic and low calorie slash no calorie options. No calorie honestly tastes like shit. Get low calories, something that has lower calories that you can still fit into your nutrition protocol while respecting your caloric requirements. And of course, your macronutrient requirements. If you're that specific, if that's something that you're paying attention to, right? I would always recommend going for low calories over organic, because this is the game of thermodynamics, and every human being on this planet has to respect the law of thermodynamics. And that is, you eat, if you eat less than you burn, okay, so if you're eating less than you're burning, what are you in? What is your body doing? You're eating less than your body is burning. So your body is burning more than what you're eating. Okay, you're in a caloric deficit. If it's the other way, it's a surplus. Okay, your body, if guys and girls, if you guys and girls are respecting your caloric requirements, you're eating what you need to eat in order to burn fat, in order to be in a caloric deficit, or vice versa, caloric surplus, which I don't recommend you do if you're, trying to lose fat here. But if you're in a caloric deficit and you want to burn fat, you have to be respecting the total amount of calories that you're eating. It has to be less than the total amount of calories that you're burning. Okay. And you still got to be working at burning calories actively to make sure that your body stays in a state where you're constantly burning the fuel and not feeding yourself enough fuel to get big on it or to grow off of it, but instead eat just enough to be full, but burn fat and lose a little bit of weight with, right? So that's why I personally say organic food, there's no place for organic food if you don't have low calorie options. Okay. As I said, just because it has a few pesticides or fewer pesticides and no antibiotics doesn't make it fewer calories. It still needs to be within the range of calories that you need to consume in order to lose weight in general. And typically speaking, organic foods don't offer, that the reason why they're organic, okay, is just because they have less bad stuff in it. They still have got bad stuff in it, but they have less bad stuff in it. And I'm not here to demonize organic food. I'm just saying, if you're looking to be healthier, if you're looking to lose more weight, so we'll say this, if you're looking to be healthier, you can have organic. If you're looking to actually lose more weight, you're going to go for the lower calorie option so that you can respect your caloric requirements and still cut the fat that you need to cut. All right. And again, this is merely a game of calories consumed versus calories burned. All right. You want to be eating less calories than you're burning. Simply put, putting less into you than you're burning out. All right. And continuously burn it out. So, and yes, as I said earlier, you should still include a little junk here and there to keep your, adherence to your program, pretty high. You want this to be something that you can do for the rest of your life. So you're not going to cut out foods that you love for the rest of your life, because that's just not sustainable. Whether or not it's possible, it's just not sustainable. You're always going to be craving it, and that's going to make your current lifestyle a little bit more difficult if your current lifestyle has changed to being more health conscious. And you don't want this to be difficult. You want this to be as simple, as straightforward as possible, and as easily integratable as possible. So you got to keep the junk in there sometimes. But in my opinion, you've got to earn that. Like, you've got to discipline yourself to eat to a higher standard for an extended period of time. And once you prove to yourself that you're capable of eating 100% clean for a while and getting results, you know what I mean? You got some nice results. Maybe you lost 10, 15, 20 pounds, feel a little bit better about yourself. You know you're disciplined. You are on top of your meal prep, things of that sort. Then and only then can you start throwing in some junk, every here and there. Eat clean 80% of the time so that you can keep lasting results and, fuck around 20% of the time. Again, it's going to help you keep lasting results, but that's only after you earn it by getting the discipline to prove to yourself that you are capable of getting results and that you continue to get results as you eat 80% of the time clean, right? All it takes is 6 to 12 months. Do the hard work for the 6 to 12 months that it's going to take for you to be consistent enough to be disciplined in order to get those results. And once you get those crazy results and learn more about your body, and you've mastered the motions of playing the calorie game while training hard, you'll be able to enjoy the rest of your life, continuing to enjoy foods that you love while continuing to improve your physique in and out of the gym. Does that make sense? Let me know if that makes sense. All right. If it makes sense, just nod your head silently. If you are watching this on the live stream, drop fire down in the comments. You know what time it is. That's it. That's all. If you like this episode, share it out with a friend. I hope I was able to deliver a valuable experience to you guys and girls today. Thank you so much for your precious time and attention. Also, don't forget to screenshot and share this podcast on your IG story to show support. Tag me at SCHWARZENXGGA. Let's embrace your inner meathead together. All right. It's been nice chatting. Hope you like what today's topic was about. IFBB Pro Matt Butale signing out. Boom. Podcast recorded. Yeah, homie says GMO for the win. Organic is like a misnomer too. Yeah, in a way, it is. I appreciate you. Car guy says nice hat, dude. I appreciate it, bro. Let's see here. No such thing as a free lunch. Yeah, I hear that. Have you heard that fat burns in carbohydrate flame? I don't understand what exactly you mean there, but yes, you can use carbs to burn fat. I mean, fat also is an energy source, which you do burn. Um, Oliver, hey, what's up? Top three favorite TikTok accounts. I don't really have top three favorite. I don't really spend time on TikTok unless I'm creating content, bro. GMO for the win. Yeah, sick. So Libani says, can I take 2 days off gym? Yes. I mean, depends. I mean, do you need it? Are you injured? How consistently did you train, the previously this week, right? Those are questions that I would ask before I even answer that because I don't know what you've been doing or what you've done in order to even request that. So again, I'm not even your coach. So if I were your coach, I would tell you, but I'm not, so I can't. But aside from that, that's it. That's all, people. We will have another episode tomorrow. You already know we do 4 to 5 episodes a week on the Meathead on the Mic podcast. Again, we're on Apple Podcast. We're also on Spotify. Meathead on the Mic. Check that out. This is episode number 80. We're 20 episodes away from episode 100. And I'm thinking of doing a giveaway for the 100th episode of the Meathead on the Mic podcast. All right, so stick around, stay fucking tuned. Have yourself a sick ass, kick ass Tuesday. Get your work done. Don't be fucking lazy. Peace, love, and protein. IFBB Pro Matt Butale signing out. Boom.